Maybe give them a little bit more time. It looked like they were still discussing.
Yeah, they're kind of dealing with the damage of events. All right, we are calling all Gundam seed pilots. Are you ready to double your deployment? Join us on Patreon and get double episodes dropped right away. Once we reach 30 patrons, we'll bring double episodes to YouTube for everybody to experience. So fuel your Gundam addiction on Patreon. So let's build this community together, join Patreon, and get those double episodes of Gundam Seed.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the Stoneface Reactions. I'm Theta, this is Justin, and we are back with another episode of Mobile Suit Gundam Seed. I believe we're on phase 36, whose name has escaped me.
It's an odd episode title, but it's whose name has escaped me.
Well, it's actually Decisive Fire. I just needed the moment to be able to switch windows to look back over at it. You know, I would love it if a show we watched was doing that with names.
That would be really fun for a mystery episode of something.
Well, I know there's at least 2 anime out this season, which is really throw everyone who's watching this like from years in the future or whatever. But this season, which are literally about VTubers. Like there's one where a VTuber gets kicked out of their agency and then gets famous because they forget to turn their stream off and they get drunk and they say stuff while they're drunk and they fall asleep on stream. But, no, I mean, like, a show that's literally meant to make you sound stupid if you read the titles out loud.
That would be fun.
Yeah, we're watching episode 13. I'm a real fucking idiot and I do stupid shit all the time.
I like that.
Alright, how about you go ahead and remind us of what happened last time?
Absolutely. We headed back to Orb, where there was talks of them being like, yeah, the world's going crazy. Nations are being forced to choose sides. And was the implication that Orb was not choosing?
Yeah. That was the implication anyway. The Atlantic Federation is implied to be like strong-arming a bunch of neutral nations.
Yeah.
The thing is that the only neutral nation that we're aware of is Orb, so it's like, who? Who are they strong-arming?
Yes, correct. But in that space, there's the reunion of Kira and Kigali. It was a cute, fun moment. Boom. Panama's attacked. They get rid of the Earth Force's way to get to space that we know of.
With Gungnir,
which is like a crazy EMP/bomb.
Well, technically, EMPs are bombs.
Yes, but this didn't just knock out electronics.
Well, no, that's what I mean. Actual EMPs are bombs. They just have a side effect of doing that. And just when they're shown in like sci-fi and everything, they're only shown doing the other thing. Like a nuke going off in high orbit will like have an EMP effect on anything on the ground, but it's still a nuke going off that's causing it. So
got it.
I mean, I don't know what's being implied there. Somebody obviously with more knowledge will hit us up in the comments, I'm sure.
And then it ended with LaFlaga. Yeah, LaFlaga getting his own mobile suit, which was the fixed up old one that Kira was had left them.
Yep. Things you missed, obviously the conversation between Rao and Flay.
Yep.
And the whole Orb meeting. And again, I missed that all for this gesture. So I don't quite know. My thing is that they were talking about Kigali, and I swear they said something like, oh, she's half natural, half a coordinator, or something like that. And I'm like, oh shit, I just missed something really important. What did they say?
Well, for next recording, we will know what that is.
Yeah, of course. As we say in that little segment, where you say, calling all pilots, calling all Gundam pilots, that little segment there, that says that we put these out 2 at a time. on Patreon. That's why.
Yeah.
This episode follows that one, which means next one would be where the rewatch and the notes comes in and everything like that.
Exactly.
But I'm still just like kicking myself in the ass for looking away for half a second when I think I missed
So
something
instead of
important.
kicking yourself in the ass, how about we go into the episode?
Sure.
なんたるざまだこれは。ジョシュアが成功してもパナマを落とされては何の意味もないではないか。パナマポートの補給路が断たれれば月基地は早々に干上がる。それでは反抗作戦どころではないぞ。ビクトリア奪還作戦の立案も急がせてはおるが、無傷でマスドライバーを取り戻すとなるとやはり容易にはいかぬ。オーブはどうなっておる。再三徴用要請はしておるが、頑固者の
Well, there you go.
どうあっても首を縦に振らん。おや
They made Earth desperate.
ですか。いけませんね、それは。皆命をかけて戦っているというのに、人類の敵と。アズラエル。
Oh, Azrael. That's the guy Rao referenced. Oh, I was about to say, is he Blue Cosmos? He said, we're not Blue Cosmos.
なんだって皆様この後に及んでそんな理屈を振り回しているような国を優しく認めてやっているんです。もう中立だのなんだのって言ってる場合じゃないでしょ。王部とてれっきとした主権国家の一つなのだ。仕方あるまい。地球の一国家であるのなら王部だって連合に協力すべきですよ。違いますか。
You know what would be a brilliant move right now? Now that we've lost everything in Alaska and Panama, let's open up a third front on the war. That would be great.
Exactly.
どちらかかあるいは両方か。それはそうだが。皆様にはビクトリアの作戦があるんだし、分担した方が効率いいでしょう。もしかしたらあれのテストもできるかもしれませんしね。あの機体を使うつもりかね、君は。それは向こうの出方次第です。
How about you explain where you got them?
そのアスワさんとやらが噂通りの頑固者なら、ちょっとすごいことになるかもしれませんね。
Like, now this implies that they don't get them from Orb. So where do they come from? Like,
I don't know.
If it has to be part of the maneuver from the Eurasian alliance that first strong-armed Orb into making the original 5. But all we know is that they made those there on Heliopolis, so where did these come from? And especially to be referencing them, and then also being like, we need to do something about Orb. Does that imply that they don't come from Orb? But they have the GAT...
That's the implication.
Well, it's obviously them. Them in the opening. But they have the GAT moniker, and that's... Well, I guess that's Earth Federation.
I think they might be sending their mobile suits, like there's those specific ones after Orb.
No, I get that. That's what they were talking about. I'm talking about where do they come from?
I have no idea.
It would be a bullshit move to... Okay, Orb delivered the mobile suit. Now let's attack Orb with them.
It could have been taking, like, studying one of the Orb Supply's suits and trying to make their own version.
Well, that was what all of Artemis was about. And they didn't get anything there.
I don't know.
最後通告だと。現在の世界情勢を鑑みず、地球の一国家としての責務を放棄し、堅くなに自国の安寧のみを追求し、天津さえ再三の
So what was that an ad for? It's either a necklace or a windmill.
One of the two.
以下の要求を通告する。1、欧部首長国現政権の即時退陣。2、
I'll fuck you on part 1 already.
Jesus.
以上の要求が実行されない場合、地球連合は欧部首長国をザフト支援国家とみなし、武力をもって対峙するものである。どういう茶番だそれは。
My first response would be, you do that, and within 48 hours, we're gonna be siding with zaft, and you will be fighting both us and zaft at the same time. So shut the fuck up and stay out of our waters.
They say that, but the Alliance fleet is already headed towards them.
Arguably, they are the Atlantic Federation, and this is the Pacific.
I love it.
事態を知ったザフト、カーペンタリア基地からも会談の申し入れが来ておりますが、
どうあっても世界を二分したいか。大西洋連邦は敵か味方かと、そして王部はその理念と法を捨て、命じられるままに与えられた敵と戦う国となるのか。
You do have one of the 2 strongest mobile suits in existence sitting in your base.
Yeah. That has to be knowledge, and they that can't be something they're happy about knowing.
Yeah, Orb doesn't have space forces as far as we're aware.
しかし、ともあれ避難命令を。オメラ代表。
子供らが時代に殺されるようなことだけは避けたいものじゃな。
I mean, as long as zaft doesn't side with Earth Force for some reason in attacking Orb. You know, joint attack on a shared enemy. They don't seem like that's something that they do now.
I am very curious as to what this I don't know where this is going to lead us.
Let's think about it. Zaft has 1 quad mobile suit, the 4 times strong one, or rather Gundam, and a normal Gundam. And Orb has normal Gundam, a 4 times Gundam, and possibly a second normal Gundam, depending on Durka.
Yes.
And Earth Forces possibly has 3 Gundams, normal Gundams. I'd still say that makes Earth Forces the weakest in Gundams.
We say Earth Forces has 3 normal Gundams, but they could be doing something with nuclear energy as well.
Well, I'm saying maybe even then, so.
Yeah.
我々自身の立場も定かでない状況にあります。王部のこの事態に際し、我々はどうするべきなのか。命ずるものもなく、また
There's not much choice because it's a world at war.
その権限を持ち得ません。
Well, I think they're basically saying you could just not come back to the fighting.
Yeah.
戦闘は開始されます。王部を守るべく。
Basically the same choice they got given in orbit.
我々は皆自身で判断せねばなりません。よってこれを機に艦を離れようと思う者は今より速やかに体感し、欧部政府の指示に従って避難してください。私のような頼りない艦長に
Maybe give them a little bit more time. It looked like they were still discussing.
Yeah, they're kind of dealing with the damage of events.
キラ、
ちょっと落ち着きなよ。そんな服着てる人が慌ててると みんなが不安がるよ。
そうか、そうだな。いやでもオーブが戦場になるんだ。こんなこと。
でも正しいと思うよ。僕はオーブの取った道一番大変だとも思うけど。
キラ。
だからかがりも落ち着いて。できるかどうかわかんないけど僕も守るから。お父さんたちが守ろうとしているオーブって国をさ。
I think at least when it comes to faction,
いや
supporting Orb is like the easiest one. Oh, see, he did have enough time.
降りるんだな。
I was just thinking Kuzi was all looking like,
降りないの。俺は
oh no, and then she's like, oh, thank you all for keeping on board. I'm like, this guy has not made a decision yet.
No, he hasn't.
さっきうちにも電話して。
Sai's been that dude from the beginning. He's been committed from the start.
Oh, he's one of the ones that gave the first speech before Flay showed up.
Yeah.
なんだよ。
One of the many in the hallway distractions before Kira could get into a Gundam.
自分で決めたことならそれでいいじゃんか。
Back in the days of hallway distractions and crying.
けど俺だけ降りるって言ったらみんな臆病者とか卑怯者とか俺のことを思うんだろう。カズイどうせそうだろうけどさ。でもだって俺できることなんかないよ。戦うなんてそんなことはできるやつがやってくれよ。分かってる。向いてないだけだよ。お前には戦争なんてさ。
I think you could just say that.
優しいから。サイ平和になったらまた会おうな。それまで生きてろよ。サイ
Do your thing, baby.
やっぱりだからやめとけってそういうの。
Well, remember the whole conversation from like 2 episodes ago, where he says that there's some things you can do, Sai, that I can't do.
Yep.
Like talking like a normal fucking human. My thing though is that unless you're all about it, you can't really say that fighting wars is just not your thing, because you can just end up having to fight war,
この船
your thing or not.
に出るの。オーブに地球軍が攻めてくるから。だからあんたもういいって釈放。
ちょっと待てよ。おい。どういうことだよ。
Okay, I get that you're being flippant, but maybe also just like opening his door and walking away, leaving him unsupervised, is not also good.
Correct.
それにあんた乗っけといたってしょうがないじゃない。だから降りて。
いや、だからなんでお前らが地球軍と戦うの？
オーブが地球軍に味方しないからよ。
はあ？なんだそりゃ。ナチュラルってやっぱバカ？
悪かったわね。攻撃が始まったら大混乱。
Yeah, you're both being bullheaded right now.
って言われたってよ。あ、おい、バスターは？
あれはもともとこっちのものよ。モルゲンレーテが持ってったわ。
True.
ゲー。
こんなことになっちゃってごめんね。
お前も戦うのかよ。
私はアークエンジェルの CIC 担当よ。それに
Ah, they're gonna make a cute couple someday.
Yep.
All I had to do was watch your boyfriend die.
要求は不当なものであり従うことはできない。オーブ連合首長国は今後も中立を貫く意志に変わりはない。いや、さすがアスハ前代表。期待を裏切らない人ですね。本当のところ要求飲まれちゃったらどうしようかなと思って。
That's not what that paper said at all.
あれのテストぜひとも最後まで頑張り通していただきたいものですがね。
This guy's a problem.
Again, Rao referenced him. So, he's in the Rao loop.
何黄昏れてんの？
Yep.
艦長さんが。結局体感は11名。みんなすごいじゃないの。ジョシュアがよっぽど頭に来たのかね。
少佐はなんで戻ってらしたんですか？ジョシュアで。
Here's the moment.
聞かれるとは思わなかったぜ。
私はモビルアーマー乗りは嫌いです。
あ、俺今
モビルスーツのパイロット。失礼します。
Yeah, just.
The secondary moan going on in the background doesn't really help the we're staring at something now.
Yeah.
Why do you have a TV?
これすみません。彼はカーペンタリア占領戦の折親を亡くしたものですから。広げるはたやすく。
I'm surprised how young he looks then, because they've been referencing Carpentera like it's been a long-term base forever.
Yeah.
So why is his operation in charge of a guy in a business suit? I guess that implies that Alistair could have had a direct role operation on that battleship.
I think so.
Because he was a defense minister and he was also wearing a business suit.
I wouldn't be surprised if the final shot was...
I was just about to say that the Buster is going to be the last 10-second shot. Or not? I think we just saw one of the green new ones and thought it was the Buster.
Is Kigali on...
Well, that's fair. That's fair. She wanted to pilot a mobile suit.
If she's...
But it's not programmed for a natural. Also, she's right there. Never mind. I was following you too hard on that one. I'm also somewhat thrown.
They better call this Independence.
No, it's the old one. It's a strike, right? Yeah. Perfect
so
strike.
Cool to have freedom and independence.
Well, it's the perfect strike. No, I'm also thrown by the color scheme of the new Earth Forces, mobile suits, because they're red, white, and blue. Yeah, I think we just saw that green one. The one that's riding on the backpack is the one that I did all that research on. Or not research, the readout information, thinking it was going to be Aspirin's new one. I thought he was going to do the badass thing of making sure all the shots were non-lethal.
That would have been badass.
Oh, it's Heliopolis all over again.
Okay, let's... And, yeah.
Weird new music, though.
Very much so.
I mean, the mid-roll does show 3 on the side of the Archangel, so...
Yeah.
One's got to come from somewhere.
Yeah, he's going to get in the suit.
Shields? I mean, on top of the actual physical shields.
They're damaging this ship so much more than they ever did before.
Oh, we've seen the Archangel get damaged all the time now.
Yeah.
I guess I just didn't think he was like on shore and somewhere he could just get into it. Like, what is security these days?
Yeah.
Now it's your job to get the freedom back and kill Kira. So,
yep.
What's your order of operations here?
Yep.
Now it's 2 4-time strength mobile suits or Gundams against 2 what seem to be regular Gundams. No, it's still hard. I can't tell if those are 4 times or not.
I would say times 2.
We have no information on them. Like, if we saw like their energy core, we'd be able to know. Because they like neutron jammers or whatever.
The only reason I say times 2 is because it seems like they have more specialized purpose than the previous generation of suits we saw.
Well, like I said, I did a whole rundown on that one that has the flail, and they didn't actually list anything that made it immediately better than the 5 we'd already seen. Like, if one of those gets into a fight...
The shields.
See, I don't know, that'd just be a specialty thing. No different than a claw game. You know, just a thing. Or, you know, cloaking tech.
Yeah.
If one of them got into a fight with Durko, I think we'd be able to tell, because that'd be an old school. Oh, I don't know. One of them's getting into a fight with the Flogga. Although, that one, they did rename it Perfect Strike, so who the hell knows if they've done anything there.
Well, they repaired it and they upgraded the operating system at minimum.
Right, but I mean, we don't know if they did anything else. Like, they're calling it Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
そしてその引き金を引く意味目の前の砲火の中をかけるのはかつての友かあるいは敵か砕いた過去が蘇るとき見えてくる真実は次回機動戦士ガンダムシードアスラその力呼び覚ませガンダム
So a lot of interesting things there in the next time on. Specifically, the thing that jumped out to me is Flay in a zaft uniform.
Yeah.
And she was on the lowest tier of zaft uniforms, which indicates to me that she joined and didn't get put into a pink outfit like all the women from the Archangel that just joined.
I don't know. That's...
Additionally, they did a lineup of all of our Gundam pilots on the Archangel side. Like, they all formed up in a line to, I assume, look at Atherin, because we didn't see the other side. And Durka was in the lineup. Like, they just welcomed him into the row of them all just, like, looking at something.
Well, it makes sense because of like, the actions taken, but yeah.
Well, yeah, assumedly, the fight is going to finish in the next episode, and then Atherin's going to land, and I guess they're going to talk.
That's what it's looking like.
Yeah, there's going to be a switching of sides. I guess it's going to be next episode. I was hoping that the sequence of events was going to be Atherin's like, okay, in order to get the freedom back, I need to defeat the Gundams that are trying to kill it, and then I can kill Kira, or whatever I'm going to do.
Yeah.
But of course, you know, Lacus is in his head. What do you fight for? So clearly we're going to lose 2 of our our quad power Gundams on the Zaft side.
That's what it's looking like.
Well, I say we because you're being representing Patrick here, so you're definitely on Zaft's side whether you like it or not. And I'm representing Rao here, which seems like I'm on Zaft's side, but I don't know yet for sure.
Yeah.
I did recruit this new girl, apparently, so I am literally added +1 members to Zaft.
Hey, it's true, but do what you want to do in training Flay to be useful to Zaft.
Hey, she is incredibly useful. How many honeypots have you seen in the show so far?
Fair enough.
Well, other than Lacus, maybe?
Before I would have said no.
She kept a guy in bed for like 3 days before giving up all state secrets. I guess that's a reverse honeypot. I guess that makes Kira the honeypot.
Maybe.
I mean, he has... Okay, he has not done anything with Lacus, as far as we know. But, with Flay now joining Zaft, and having been former member of Earth Federation, he has slept with a member of every side.
You're not wrong.
So, he's done that. He's done the sexual version of standing in that one place where all 4 states' corners touch.
That's fun.
Yeah. Yeah. Do you have anything else you want to add?
Not really.
My thing is that anything else I could possibly say or want to say, I think would be covered in the next time I take notes, so I don't like just make blatant horrible mistakes and actually come back with details.
Hell yeah.
Other than, I guess, the fact that I was right and Kira went with him to Orb.
Yes.
I forgot that was a debate point. Yeah, well, I guess if that's everything, once again, I have been Theta, this has been Justin, we have been Stoneface Reactions, and we will catch you next time. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stoneface Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?